Good evening, people. Sorry about that. We're going to do the intro now, but we got people with wrong'un charges calling out to the wrong'uns. And when the community make their decision, Lynsey turns around and says she's a victim. Nah! We're not buying it anymore, people. They're getting too big for their YouTube boots. And the community has made their fucking minds up. Let the intro roll, you bunch of cunts. Can you feel me, people? Way too big for their YouTube booth. We as a community ain't buying it. Big Mafia, I see you, son. Yeah, it's gonna be danger, people. This is nothing personal. John Smith just says what the community's seeing. Lambie, I see you, sir. Fuck up, bigging up my Cardiff, man. Bernie Fitz, like you said, I'm gonna kill him with a truth, and he's gonna get messy. Dave, ICEQUEEN, I know you're listening. How dare you try and infiltrate Tunes after talking about him, calling him a tooth name? The affrontage of you, ICEQUEEN. How dare you, dildo Dave? Nightmare, I see you, son. I got you, my lad. They're not ready for me, bro. And I fucked up the intro song. But we're going to let it roll again. We're going to let it roll again because it appeals to my fucking bipolar. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Karina. We got loads. We got Batfinks. Mermaid. I heard you on Tunes. And you know what? John Smith and the community ain't buying it. All I see is Tunes. Tunes was victimised. Tunes was bullied. He was pushed into saying shit he don't mean. I'm not making excuses for the man. I don't back any fucker on you. ICEQUEEN, I know what you're doing. ICEQUEEN and Dildo Dave, and I'm not backing Tunes up. You spoke about Tune for months and months. And now everyone knows shuffling's a wrong'un. Now everyone knows Julian and Anton speak absolute guff. Right? Tunes is the one who's on every day. John Smith can't come on every day. I got big boy gangster shit to do. I gotta do my girls' hair. I gotta take them to school. I gotta clean the floor. I do 12-hour shifts. That's why you call a real bad man gangster. But back to the matter in hand. All I see is an infiltration going on. Dave, mate, look, you went to jail. You served time for that nefarious obtuse action you caused with the fuse box, right? Who the fuck are you, right? I'm not backing Tunes up, right, that little wrong'un. Who the fuck are you to take moral high ground and make a comeback, right? And say, I want to see your fucking paperwork, lah. You know, and I'm gonna this and I'm gonna make your son look. Fuck off, mate. Two wrong'uns don't make a right then. Right? And ICEQUEEN, this is nothing personal. I know you're a good mum in the real world, but online you're a fucking shithouse club. It's no offence. It's not personal from John Smith. I just say what the rest of the community is saying, and we're not buying it. I know you're trying to get a spanner in there to protect your man. That's why I'm not going too deep on you. I understand how you're feeling and everything. But you're the most shittest mod. You're a narrative controller. And Lynsey, I haven't even got started on you, but I fucking will. Right. All of the wrong'uns and doxers, right, and the shithouses and people with wrong'un charges are on your channel. You've been doing it for a year, right? And as soon as when you people push a narrative and they own their own channel, they push a narrative, they push a narrative, they push a narrative. People are too scared to say. But it's come to the point, right, where we all can see you're a fucking wrong'un and you hang around with wrong'uns, and now you want to play the victim and say you are being groomed. Look, you can't pull the wool over John Smith's eyes. Right, you may be able to fool the community most of the time, but you will not fool all of us all the time, Lynsey. You're an absolute fucking shithouse. You got made out to be a wrong'un, and don't you fucking dare turn round and say, well, you're being fucking groomed, my darling. Because do you know why? We ain't buying it. John Smith's chicken casserole, bigging up to you, sir. We're not buying this shit anymore. Dave, as I said, this shit's not personal, but you're a shithouse. Who the fuck are you to turn round, right, and out other people, mate? That shit should be left to trained professionals, right? You ain't a trained professional. YouTube's your life. It's the same with your fucking missus, bro. She might be a mermaid. I see you there, monk. I see you, Jackie. Jackie, we're not taking it. Shit, PP, man. I love you. You're definitely not the man of the truth, right? But I got respect for you. PP knows how John Smith rolls. Listen, I'm like a fucking brick wall, bro. I'm like one of them people, right? Nothing can harm me. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, right, you're all fucking shithouses, and I'm not buying it. PP, you know I'm speaking the truth. Lynsey, you're an absolute shithouse. You back absolute fucking wrongins on you, and for you to turn around and saying you're being groomed, right? You're making women who have been genuinely groomed, right? You're taking a piss out of them. Because look, you can push a narrative, you and Gail, and that little smack smoking lookalike K Oompa Loompa, right? But look, the community sees you for what you are. Jackie sees you for what you are. Mermaid sees you for what you are, right? And we're not buying it, right? How fucking dare you turn around and say you're being groomed? Look, look, you got found out by the whole community because it's the community who make the final fucking decision, right? And we're not fucking buying it anymore, right? Look, it's not personal. I'm just saying what's on everyone's mind, right? Look, we're not buying it any fucking more. Lynsey, right, you hang around with absolute fucking wrongins online, right? You're a wrong. Look, and I'm not having to go at women. I'm not attacking women. I'm just saying what I see, right? You're an absolute wrongin, yeah? You back all of the wrongins. That's where they all hang round, right? The community, I'm not pushing a narrative. I'm just saying what the old community see. Right, you're a fucking cunt. The way you treated PP, you should be fucking ashamed of your fucking self. Absolutely ashamed, right? When you're backing one of your fellow wrong'uns, like Tunes online, right? Why did you throw Tunes, your fellow wrong'un, under the bus? What's wrong with you, Lynsey? He's your fellow wrong'un, my darling. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's right. Don't fuck with the Serbs, man. My guy knows it. My guy knows it, bro. Do you know what I mean? John Smith, man, I got like armor, bro. My armor's solid. Dave, I know you're listening. IceQueen, I know you're listening. You might be real good parents in the real world, but online you're a bunch of fucking shit houses, right? Look, you went to jail, right, for robbing an old woman and she fucking died, and I've read everything the judge said, and the judge is summing up, right? So you're Dave, Dildo Dave, you're in no fucking position, right? Even if someone is a wrong and they got wrong on charges, right? Mate, you're in no fucking position to call anyone out, mate. Right? And if you think I've gone easy on you the past couple of fucking weeks, right? Look, you're fucking mistaken, mate. You're very fucking mistaken. I can hold a panel by myself. No fuckers coming on. Do you know why? Because no one is going to sway my opinion on it. Mermaid tried to break it to you all softly on Tunes' panel last night. Right, big up to Tunes. He might have said some wrong and things online, right? But look, people like Julian, people like Shuffling, people like Lynsey, all you done was fucking bully that guy. And I ain't backing Tunes in any shape or form. I think the guy's funny as fuck. He's entertaining. Look, right? You ground that guy into the fucking ground, right? What you done to him. And now people are actually listening to him and we're hearing the real Tunes. Tunes is not triggered anymore. Tunes is being himself, right? I got it on good authority, right? Tunes has got his kids. Tunes has got his wife, right? He's a nice, mellow guy in the real world, right? And what you fuckers done to him for over a year, right? You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. I got triggered. I got triggered to fuck last night, John Smith. I won't lie. No, you never. You just speak your mind. Sean Wayne, man, I see you. Sean Wayne, this guy ain't no troll. This guy sees it before most of the people in the community, and he says it as it is, man. So big up my guy, Sean Wayne, man. I used to think he was a troll back in the day, but this guy ain't no troll. This guy's an absolute gentleman. Community clips, man. Let's get that guy's link in the chat, man. Let's get him to 1,000 subs, man. Yeah, but we're not fucking buying it. And Dave, if you think you can start a fucking PayPal or a coffee link up to go and see Tunes, do you think any of us is going to pay for another fucking person with wronging charges to go and see another person with wronging charges? And I ain't backing up Celtic in any shape or form, but look, if Tunes was my son, and I know PP would do the same. PP, if Tunes was your son, why, no matter what he done, why, you would back him to the end of the earth, right? And I'm not backing Celtic in one shape, iota, or form, or one nanomillimeter, right? But I'm a full-time father, right, of 6 kids who works 12-hour shifts, right? Knackered every fucking day of my life, right? I would back my son no matter what he would do. Do you know why? Because that's called love. So I can understand this bullshit online. I can understand why we're catching him out all the time. Because you know what it is? It's just another father backing his son up, bro. Yeah? And he's being used, right, for a fucking storyline, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm guilty of it. John Smith puts my little 4 foot fucking 2 hands up. I fucking admit it. Do you know what I mean? But don't you think you can pull the wool over my eyes, bro? And Lynsey, I'm sorry, I'm not having a go at women or anything like that, right? You lay with wrong uns. And that's the fact. John Smith, can we discuss how Skellington and Gale the snail tried to act Billy's man? Yes, we can, my darling. We're going to get to that now. We're going to get to that filthy Skellington doctor who hangs around with fucking wrongins. We're going to get to it. But Mermaid, hang on, my darling. Hang on, we're going to get there. I promise. Art Hostage, you troublemaker, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope the family's good. John Smith doesn't hate anyone. Art Hostage, you might have been a grass back in the day, but as long as you didn't grass on John Smith, we don't give a fuck. Do you see any blue ticks in the chat? I don't. We welcome every fucker in here. Oh, wait there. I need a little sip of drink. I'm a little bit out of breath, people. Wait there. Oh, that's fucking lovely. Hiya, Jackie, my darling, how are you? We're going to get back to these people who claim victim, because all I see is victims online. Lynsey, victim. Oh, he's ringing me. Fuck off, you ring me. Big up Smackhead Stacey. Don't ever fuck with our woman. Yeah, but bigging up yourself, Stace. Look, John Smith says it as it is. I see it before most people, right? And all I see is Tunes is doing good. Yeah, big up yourself, Stace, man. You know it's always left you. Hope you and a baby and a family are all well. But look, right? We're not buying it, right? IceQueen, you're the biggest narrative controller there is. You always have been, and everyone sees it, right? Eventually, yes, it will happen. She'll get a mod in Tunes chat. She'll wait till Tunes finishes. She'll go back in the live stream chat. She'll fucking block everyone. She does it to Exposure. This is your turn now. She does it to Exposure TV. But if Exposure TV takes her mod off her, I'm pissed. Oh, shit, wait there. Everything's got to stop. The rent is in the post, travellers, goons, Fords and balloons. You know I wouldn't be late. I love having kneecaps and I don't want them blown off, sir. But yes, it is due. D-U-E. The rent is on his way, sir. But I fucking love that channel. Could everyone please subscribe to Travellers, Goons, Fords and Balloons, man? But look, people. Eddie Gammon, Go on, my son. Listen, bro, back in the day, Eddie Gammon, if you could you pull your guitar out? I would like you to sing us out for the outro. But what I'll do, I'll call you to the stage. I'll drop the link, and I'd like you to sing us out. But look, people, why I'm not buying it anymore. I'm not buying it. Right? Exposure, your chat is run by Dodgy Dave. Why? And ICEQUEEN. You know it, but I'm not saying throw them under the bus. I'd never tell anyone what to do with their channel. I wouldn't tell Tunes. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't even tell our little bacon fucking shuffling what to do with his chat. Shuffling, I know you're listening, you little fucking wrongin'. Why? Julian, I know you're listening. Why? Dodgy Dave, ICEQUEEN, I know you're listening. Look, I don't know. Hey, and Anton, Legendary Mac, my God, go on, my son. Yeah, look, they're all listening, bro. They're all listening in right now. At the end of the day, look, I'm a big boy, right? And this shit don't bother me. Oh, wait there. Stacey in the woods, can you have it this? Yeah, Incog, man. Bigging up you and your brother, man. Sorry to break character a minute. I want to send love to Incognito and his brother and that, man. That fucking Stacey, that video generally brought tears to my eyes, man. You know, look, if I could, look, everyone, could you imagine if I wanted to go personal and go live every day? Well, I'd cause fucking murder, bro. Do you know what I mean? Look, Peggy, love to you as well. Look, at the end of the day, right, I'm just here. Yeah, Kaz, man, we spit facts here. Look, I don't push narrative, right? Do you know what I do? I just wait for all of these fucking people to act like dickheads, right? And I jump on and say what the community don't want to fucking see. And that's it. And that's fact, right? Expo, I know you're listening, Exposure TV. You're live yesterday. You were like, oh, Lynsey's been groomed. You know she ain't been fucking groomed, mate. She got found out by the community, right? And everyone's just like, you know what? We're not buying yours, Gail, right? Or fucking Kay's fucking narrative anymore, right? Look, we're not buying it anymore. As a community, right? Most of these people in the chat, they've been here a few years now. Why we're not buying it anymore? When look at the end of the day, right, we can all spew narrative on our channels, right? But when the community make the final decision, there's no fucking going back. There is absolutely no going back, right? Not me, not Exposure TV, Tunes, Lynsey, or anyone who has a fucking channel, right? Once that community makes that decision, there is absolutely no going back. And that's fucking fact of the matter, people, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. It's the community who have the final say, you know? Dodgy Dave, we ain't buying it. Dave, I'm going to leave. Look, it's not personal. I'm going to leave that on this. You can keep reading it, lad. Look, right, Dave, you're in absolutely no fucking position to take moral high ground on anyone, even if they're a wrong'un, even if they've done wronging things in the past and they're trying to change and they've had a family and they've left all that shit behind them. Because let's be honest, right? We're all guilty of being a wrong'un at some point in our life, innit? We're all wrong'uns, bro. Do you know what I mean? Me included, bro. Come off me, man. We've all done wronging things, bro. But coming on a shithouse community like this, right? And we're all trying to make. Bro, I don't listen. They can say what. Traveller, they can say whatever they want in the fucking chat. It don't bother me, mate. Honestly, you don't see no mods in here, bro. But look. Oh, Silver Viewer, you've missed quite a lot, mate. You need to go back to the beginning and listen. Look, right? We're not buying it. Right? As I said, I just wait for you all to just fuck up, boy, and like, wait, you know, where the community sit back and go, oh, I don't fucking say anything here. Oh, my fucking God. Like, you know, fuck that, bro. If you don't come out and say what you know is, wait there, Sir John, am I not a troll? So, wait there. So, you are aware I have deep information. I am letting you know. Listen, if you had deep information, mate, you would have put it out there already, you lying little cunt. Right? Don't put the wool over my eyes, silly. You can stay in the chat. You're never going to get blocked, right? But I personally think you're a bit of a fucking idiot, right? But I do like you, right? And could everyone put the mods, can you put silly link in the chat, right? Let's try and bump him up to a couple of hundred. Come on, people. Let's show the love to our trolls. But if there's any mods in the chat, which I doubt if there is, can we put his link in the fucking thing? Look, mate, if you had information, bro, you would have put it out there a long time ago. Don't pull the fucking wool over my eyes, you absolute fucking spaz, bro, because I'm not buying it, mate. Nobody's perfect. Stacey, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail. Look, if anyone's in this community on my live stream chat now, why we're all wrongins, isn't we? Because we all have drama, right? So we've all done wrong and things at some point, right? But to spend time in fucking jail, right? And listening to that judge summing up Dildo Dave, man, look, you got a lot of repenting to do in, bro. So if I was you, I'd go to church or expo, right? And whatever you fucking do, all you need to repent for the rest of your fucking days, mate. But look, right, it's not personal, Dave, right? You're a bit of a shit house and you're in no fucking position to turn around, right, and take moral high ground, right? Look, you're not the YouTube police, right? You're a fucking idiot, mate. It's not personal, right? You're an absolute fat bastard, yeah? YouTube is your life, right? Look, you're on benefit and you're spending money to go and drive to fucking Inverness or whatever you drove out just to sit outside the fucking some locals fucking garden centre, right? You're a fucking idiot, mate. Like, bro, the money you spent going up there on petrol, yeah, from your pip, you could have spent it on something better, mate. Right, what the fuck you doing, bro? Be a man and knock someone's fucking door, right? And sort it out. Don't be a fanny, right? And stick your fucking head out of the window, right? And with your fucking megaphone and that, right? Be a man, bro. Go and knock someone's fucking door, bruv. Stop being a shithouse, man. And I'm giving you constructive criticism. You can sit there and go, I hate that John Smith. I hate him. Bro, listen, you ain't gonna do nothing, bro, because you know what I'm about, bro. Right? You know, right? You know who I am and you know what I'm about, bro. Right? So that's why I can speak my fucking mind. But as I said, he's not personally a fucking big fat shithouse, right, with wronging charges. Yeah? So don't ever call out another wronging and try and be fucking YouTube police, bro, because look, I'm not buying it, mate. I'm not buying it. Right, we're going to run through the chat because I don't look at the chat when I talk because I don't let the chat sway my opinion at the end of the day. Right, so who we got on here? We got Solway, man, bigging up the Irish. We got Kaz. We got Peter Shy FX. We got Silly Silly. We got, Live Free, AK Jail Free, man. What a funny guy this is, man. Funny guy. We got Alter. We got Neely. We got Smackhead Stacey. She's been here from the beginning. She knows who everyone is. She knows who the wrongins are. We got Mermaid. Mermaid likes to break it to him gently, but she also tells the truth. Pebble Dashing, do me a favour, lad. Get out my IP, man. Stop looking at my personal info, you bastard. But bigging up yourself, Pebble Dashing. What a dangerous man. Don't ever get on the wrong side. Eddie Gammon, man, bigging up from the fucking ruthless city, right? From the ruthless, most ruthlessest part of Ireland, bro. This guy, man. Peggy, you know I see you. You know I see you, legendary Mac, man. Proud you, man. He's been off the alcohol. Greg, I see you too. Phil Graham, DSL, Silly, JT, Leslie, Karina, Billy, man, bigging up, man. I love you, Billy, man. Hope your holiday goes well. Dr. Pimple Popper, fucking hell, man. Bro, there's too many to mention. See, John Smith doesn't need a panel. The fucking, look, Tunes, what I'm about to say is not personal, right? Your panel is full of insomniacs, right? Pip claimants. That's fine. Channel 5, I see you, lad. Mr. England, bigging up respect to you. You damn me all the way. Night Nurse, man, bigging up shit. I always look at your posts, man. I think you're a nice guy. I want to send love to you, the wife, the family, and everyone else. JC, been here since the beginning. My original mug, man. Pablo Escobar, man, bigging up to you too. But look, right? It takes a little 4-foot Serbian like me sometimes, right, just to come in and every now and then, right, just, I'm not like lighting them up, right, I'm not knocking them down or anything, right, but look, Expo, you need to fucking, no, actually, I'm not going to say, right, because I don't want to tell anyone out to run their panel. I'm just a review channel, so when I see people talking shit on Expo's channel, trying to take moral high ground and that, That's true, Monk. You know it, bro. Listen, Monk was one of the very first people who knew who I was in the real world, bro. Don't ever think the Monk is fucking stupid, bro. Nah, nah, the Monk ain't fucking stupid. Let me tell you this now, people. Him and his wife are very tech savvy. They see everything. They ain't fucking stupid. One energy bigging up yourself, man. But look, this is no personal attacks. We're not going to attack anyone. You don't see my chat full up with blue ticks, right? Even my mods, we don't block people, right? Unless it's personal or anything like that, right? But like, what do you want? Leslie, bigging up yourself. But it's like, what the fuck are you all playing at? Right? You're all jumping online trying to take moral fucking high ground, right? John Smith is in no position to take moral high ground over fucking anyone, bro. I just say what I see, right, with all you absolute fucking divvies. Absolute divvies, right? And if Ice Queen, if you think we can't see you trying to infiltrate Tunes' chat, right, you must be mistaken because you will, right? Right? Look, you're a groomer, right? And Dodgy Dave, I'm not having to go with your missus, right? I know she's a good mum, right? And I do actually like Ice Queen, and I do actually like you, Dave, right? But look, I'm a review channel. I say what the community's thinking. You're gonna jump into Tunes' DMs, yeah? And you're gonna groom him. And eventually, right, she'll turn on and go, oh, I'll put the docs in my kid. But my kids and my wife were docs fucking like 2 years ago. And what? And what? Like, do you know what I mean? PP, you need to fix up as well. Jumping on a live. Oh, they docs my dog. Brev, come on. Come on, Brev. We're in a shithouse community. We show our own faces, bro. Why? Like, what are you crying for, man? Sort your fucking head out, bruv. You fucking idiot. Panda doxed my dog, right? And it was one of the most funniest things, right? Listen, me and Panda, right, were in stitches over it, right? He got a picture of my dog, right? And I'm not saying how we got it, right? But fair play to him, he's tech savvy, yeah? And it was my little black and tan Betty, right? But it's the way he done it. He put those hot dog buns on his head, right? Bro, I couldn't even talk, right? I was laughing so much. I ran to show my wife it, right? And we just sat there, looked at each other and dribbled, right? We were laughing so fucking hard, like. Do you know what I mean? They doxed Billy. Yeah, I know. Billy, look, right? No one's gonna come to your door. No one's gonna do fuck all, bruv. Right? Look, at the end of the day, you want to keep right. I'll give you an example. I'm a member of a few communities, right? I got to be careful what I say. I'm a member of a Serbian community, right, which is exactly like Expos, right? I got 4,500 subs on there, bro. Yeah, I got about 300 to 400 people watching me, right, every 2 weeks when I go live, right? We talking Serbian, yeah. At the end of the day, right? There's other communities out there like well-being communities, and it's also shit-talking communities like this, and it's just the way it fucking goes, bro. Yeah, Ian, man, it's only YouTube, bro. As I stated, I am not a YouTuber and no longer intention of being one. Well, fuck off then. I know the person who is blackmailing Miss Kill. Now I hold the information. Brother, you're full of shit. Look at this dickhead's comment, silly. Bruv, you're full of shit. Because the information, look, right, people are grasses on you. They grass on it. They sweet grass. Yeah, and they don't even realise they're doing it because they're thick as shit. But you ain't got nothing. Lynsey's an absolute fucking shithouse who hangs around with wrong-uns. Let's wrong-uns, right, who have been arrested for malicious communication. She backs wrong-uns who have been arrested for malicious communication. She couldn't push her narrative any longer. Yeah, the community made their decision. Her, Gail, Kay, Tunes, Shuffling, and all of them, right? Little fucking wrong and shit houses, right? And then she wants to turn around and play victim. No, look, John Smith and the community ain't buying it anymore, right? I'm sorry, we're not buying it, right? She's a shit house, right? And then she wants to turn around and say she's a victim. No, no, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, Lynsey. You might be a nice person in the real world, right? But online, you're an absolute fucking shithouse, love. Right? And you can turn around and say, oh, John's talking about women. He's a beaut. Fuck off, love. You're an absolute wrong and you let doxers on your panel. Right? You're a shithouse, right? And don't you dare turn around and tell me you were being groomed, right? Because any woman who's been groomed and abused, right? Do you know what you're doing? You're shitting on their legacy. These are facts, people. These are facts. And I'll fucking stick to it all day. These are absolute fucking facts. We're not buying it anymore. Look, you can try and push a narrative and say you were a victim, but the community is spoken. We've seen people like Lynsey, Shuffling, and Julian, and Dildo Dave come and go. But you know what the sad thing is? Lynsey, Dodgy Dave, Ice Queen, and Shuffling will be here until the end of time, right? And they will. They will fool most of the people nearly all the time. But they're not going to fool all of us all of the fucking time. And that's just facts, man. And I'm not having a go like. Yeah, the porn bombers, a lot of them old. Yeah, man, Billy. Billy, you're fucking right. Did absolutely. Can you imagine if someone managed to get hold of one of their devices, right? And I don't do personal messages or anything like that. But can you imagine if we read their personal messages? How dare Lynsey throw. Yeah. How dare Lynsey throw her fellow wronging tunes under the bus? How dare you, Lynsey? How dare you, like? It's, I wasn't a G, really. They'll be looking to thank me soon. Bit silly. Look, why I've seen people like you come and go in the community all the time. Look, if you had information on someone, why are you be putting it out there the second? That second one. Stop trying to act intelligent. Why he's not flying with me, mate? I'm sorry, that shit ain't flying. It ain't flying. It's it's like, what can we say, people? Right? You're 200, nearly 300 people watching this, right? You are the community. I am the voice of the community. I will stand up for you and I will say what you're thinking. Or the people who are too scared to come out and say it. John, Ice Cream blocked my main account months ago. Yeah, that's what she'll do. Do you know why? Because people with a little bit of intelligence, or real men, right? We like to hear a conflicting view or an opposing opinion. Yeah? So we know how people are really feeling. We're not buying it anymore. Ice Queen, I'm sorry, we're not buying it. We're not buying, and you will guarantee, mark my words, right? You'll look back at this live stream, all of you, and you'll say, do you know what? John Smith is right. I was the first one to call Julian out 8 months ago. I was the first one to call Shuffling out. Yeah? Look, Ice Queen will infiltrate tunes behind the scenes. She will get a mod, and like she does overexposure TVs, right? She blocks 300 people at a go. But I know deep down inside, yeah, and I can't say how, right? But I know, right? Exposure, you know he's here, lad. Come on. You know he's here, mate. Right? You know. Do you know what I mean? Come on, mate. I'm not saying how or why, right? But you know this to be fucking true, mate. Right? She put the final nail in. No, sorry. You put the final nail in your coffin when you chose to. And it's all right, boy. I get it because Julian and Shuffling were the popular ones, weren't they, at the time? So you had to throw me under the bus. But look, now, the last person, Expo, Dodgy Dave, Ice Queen, or Shuffling ever expected it to be on top, right? The next person who's on top now is Tunes. He's smashing it. We're seeing the real Tunes out of character, right? Tunes is finally in control. We're not seeing Tunes. And do you know what I fucking hate? When someone plays with someone's mental health, right? That says a lot about someone. Tunes was seen as an easy fucking target. Do you know what I mean? He was seen as an extremely easy target, man. And I hate to fucking say it, Tunes. Look, I'm not backing you. I gotta say what I'm saying, right? They used to ring Tunes, right? Because I was in Tunes' IP for a while, right? They used to ring, and Tunes never said this, right? Do you know what they used to do? They used to ring him, wind him up, right? Get him into a safe bubble, right? Like personal call, right? And then get him to jump on, and they'd say some terrible things and make him do some terrible things, right? So for someone to do that behind the scenes, right, you got to be an absolute fucking wrongin'. Fuming, I see you, man. I see you there, lad. Real man, that is, Radio Fuming's. Bigging up yourself, sir. Proper nice gentleman, man. I got nothing but respect for that guy. Nothing but respect. I did enjoy your thing you done the other day, right? I sat back and watched that about Joe Dando. That was fucking brilliant, man. But yeah, if everyone could go and subscribe to his channel, right? You want a nice chill out live, right? With real nice educated people, right? That's where I go. You know, when I want to sit back, that's where I go. Right, let's get back to Looney Tunes and how they played with his men. Wait there, 2 secs. Oh, that's fucking lovely. Right, let's get back to let's get back to Looney Tunes and how these people played with his mental health. Look, me and Casanova and Flavors, right? We seen what they were doing with Tunes, right? We seen how they were playing with his mental health, right? And the only reason why I wouldn't roast Tunes was because they turn around. Right, look at the end of it. Right, listen to this. Anton, Shuffling, Julian, Emma, Emma and Lynsey, Kay and Gail, right? They convinced the whole community, right, that Sean Wayne was a wrong'un, Mermaid was a wrong'un, Babs was a wrong'un, Banter was a wrong'un. Do you know what the sad thing is? I'm guilty. I listened to him. I genuinely thought it was. Right? But it takes at least a year. But no, I would say it takes at least 10 months for the community to turn around and be like, do you know what? You're a bunch of lying bastards. Anton, this is your moment. I'm going to get to every one of you one by one. So we're going to start with Anton. Anton, this is no offense. It's not personal. You're the biggest bullshitter in this community. And you know what you turned around and said about, listen to this bullshit, right? And Castro clipped this. John Doe, I want everyone to get over to John Doe. John Doe, I know you're in the chat. Jump in, mate. I'm going to give you a mod because I want you to pump your link in the chat. I want to get you past 1,000 subs by the end of the day. That's where I get most of my information. I just want to put it out there. I'm not John Doe, by the way. Could be. But look, I think, right, we're going to start off with Anton first. Anton is projecting, right? Do you know what projecting is? I'm going to say it. You know when someone turns around and goes, oh, you're a wrong and this, you're a wrong and that, you done this, you done that, right? It's usually wrong and who say that. Right. Anton jumped on a panel, and I'm not going to mention it on his panel, and said the tune said some terrible things about Raver. You know, Lynsey Raver. Lynsey Raver jumped on a panel, and she knows who Anton is personally in the real world. And she said, Anton, that didn't happen. Looney Tunes didn't say that. Right? And he's also saying that he's got a recording of Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes' mum saying that he can't afford an ice cream for his. And listen to how pacific this is. This is why I think he's projecting his own behaviour and his own fuck ups in his life onto Looney Tunes. He said that, and he was very specific, why, which really got to me. He said that, and Looney Tunes, right, we know he's all bullshit. Before I say this, I'm going to put that disclaimer out there, saying that he's got a recording of Looney Tunes' mum saying, why, the Looney Tunes can't even afford an ice cream for his fucking kid. I think and I know, right? I think somebody has turned around and said that to Anton, and Anton, right, has been so ashamed, he's projected his shame onto Looney Tunes, right? Bruv, we ain't buying your shit anymore, mate. You're a wrong'un on YouTube. You might be a nice guy in the real world, but bruv, you tell some absolute porkies, mate. Right, that's yours. Now we're going to jump on. Yeah, Monk, that's true. Bang on. Monk, we've done Anton. Who else are we doing? Can you all drop a name in the chat and I'll speak about it? Don't be scared. Don't be a wimp. Drop the name in the fucking chat, people. I'm just going to sit here and puff on my vape while I wait for the names to just come in. See, Cartman knows I'm telling the truth. Jeremy Kyle knows I'm speaking the truth too. Benny, Bam Bam, I'm going to save Benny till last for you, my darling. Shuffling, right, we got one vote for shuffling. We got one vote for shuffling. Who else, people? Put the name in the chat. Let it roll, man. Let it roll. We've done Anton. PP! Oh, I'm sorry, PP. PP, I love you, but my fellow mod and my second in command, one of my colonels have spoken up, JC. So I'm sorry, PP. I got to do this. This is tough love. My second in command has spoken up. He's just sent a message to the Signal Corps. He's just sent it over to the Rangers. The Rangers have sent it back to command. Command has received the message. PP, I love you, but I'm sorry. My second in command has spoken. I must take these orders. Right. This is painful for me. This is painful, PP, but I gotta do it, lad. PP's a nice fella. I know he makes a coffee every day for his wife. I know he says how many sugars, darling. I know he gives her a foot massage. PP's what you called an old school gentleman. But every now and then he likes to jump on his high horse and think, I'm the man of the truth. Oh, look at me, I'm the man of the truth. Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. PP, you're a flip flopper. If Tunes didn't have a channel, if he didn't have a channel that was doing well, you would be calling him all the cunts under the sun. Right? I see what you're trying to do. Look, I get it, right? Out of character, right? Look, he's lonely. He's living out in the country at the moment. He's got a little business on the go with his missus. He's doing well. Look, YouTube is his life at the end of the day. So I sort of understand it, PP. But look, PP, I respect what you've been doing, jumping online and taking moral high ground and all that. And fucking 1 minute you're having to go at Celtic, and then the next minute you're jumping on saying sorry. Look, I understand you want to be as moral as they come. I genuinely like you. I actually, out of character, I actually love you, PP. But you know, you ain't no man of the truth, bro. Right? I'm sorry. Right? You just want to be accepted. You want to be loved, and you want a virtual hug every day, right? I get it. PP, I get it, man. Get the fuck out of the caravan, right? Get off YouTube for a little bit, right? Just go and see the missus, man, you know? Because I know your missus loves you to bits, bro. I know you treat her, right, like a princess, man. You know, and that's all I got to say on the matter. Benny got a dirty rig sick. John, you love me, bro. PP, of course I fucking love you, bro. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't offer, right, to give you a dog which is worth £1,000 and then another 300 to send it to you and all the money for the injections, the worming, bro. Look, I love you to bits. I always will, PP, and you know that. And you know that, sir. I love you and I always will love you. And that's all that matters, man. But look, you ain't no man of the truth, bro. I'm sorry. Well, you got good intentions, right? But you do talk absolute bollocks sometimes. That's why every now and then I gotta really win, PP. I gotta jump and jump on my live stream, and I gotta really win. I can't let anyone on, but I just gotta really win every now and then and tell you about the others of your way. Because that's called tough love. Anyone else, PP, I wouldn't even fucking bother, bro. You know? I wouldn't even bother. Look at this. We got 315 people in. John Smith's holding a panel by himself. I don't need dickheads to jump on and argue and drama. I just say it as it is, bro. I do all the work myself. JC and Casanova are my second in command. I got Joe Brown there. He's in the background. He's just watching. You know, I got my colonels, bro. I got my colonels. You know, they're all watching in the background. They're taking information from fucking high command, bro. If that's not a true soldier, I don't know what is. You know? Go on, my son, Classic Art. Tell us where the bodies are before I send John's army and wiener dogs to your house. Bro, don't make me send them tactical sausage dogs in, bro. Man's got bulletproof vests for the tactical sausage dogs, bro. Bro, I'm not even joking. I got goggles for them. Not goggles, we call them doggles. Yeah? And if Plastic Paddy gives the word, brother, I'm sending all 6 of them little fuckers in, bro. Trust me, I'll put the tactical sausage dog gear on, right? Paddy, you say the fucking word, my son. You say the word. Just tell me. Tell me I'll send them in, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Hang on, people. I'm out of breath a bit. I'm walking back and forth in the living room. I got all the dogs. The Dobermans are sitting at me like, what the fuck's going on with him, bro? I'm not even joking, right? The black and tans looking at the chocolate right now and they're like, what the fuck's he doing, bro? The fuck's wrong with that idiot over there, like? Fucking walking back and forth with his vape in his mouth, that skinny little Serbian cunt. Come on, up here, up. There you go, my babies. Tactical sausage dogs and cadaver wieners dogs. Art, you must turn yourself in. Where are the Jamaican bodies buried? Bigging up, man. Wait there, let me give this guy a mod. Paddy was my first YouTube live 4 years ago. Right, look, this guy knew I was 4 years ago. He knows my wife. He knows my wife's real name. He knows my real name. We've had arguments. We've got back together. But look, totally out of character. Plastic Paddy was my first YouTube live. He got me through the pandemic. He's been nothing but nice to me and my wife in the real world as well. Um, Paddy, man, like Steve, I love you, bro. I don't know what to say. I'm out of character. You know I love you, bro. Got nothing but love for this guy, man. I freed myself from jail, PP. I escaped from his joke so many times, and that's expecting it. Go on, man. Go on. Casanova, I see you, bro. I see you, man. See, Jumbo, he knows my real nickname, bro. Go on, Paddy. You know I love you too, bro. I fucking support you all the time, man. Mods, if anyone, I know I got a couple of mods in the chat. Right, look, we need to get Plastic Pat. Right, he got like 20,000, nearly 30,000 subscribers anyway. Bro, listen, we all need to subscribe to this guy. He does research, he does deep dives into things. He talks about all the cartels, the Irish crime and everything. Look, genuine, nice guy. He's a father. He's just a lovely all-round guy, man. Lovely all-round guy. Kaz, man, I see you there, sir. Sorry I haven't been on too much, Kaz, or like picking you up and that, mate. Look, I'm getting burnout from work, bro. I'm fucking switching shifts from 1 week to another week, bro. Fucking, I just come off the night shifts, bro. I'm fucking, bro, my body can't take it, like, you know. Yeah, Paddy, man, you're right. But look, Steve, right, look, you know me, I speak my mind, yeah? And when I see, and look, Steve knows the drill, right? Look, he's been there with like reporters behind the scene. He's been there with like some massive names, Danny Simpson. Bro, too many names to forget. You know, it's crazy, people. It's crazy. But look, at the end of the day, right, we are a community. Steve was here, right, i.e. Plastic Paddy, before fucking Fighting Trolls, before anything. Most of us know what I'm on about, right? We come from that channel. Oh, Paul Taylor Cook, man, there's a real family man in the chat there, man. Bigging up yourself. Bro, listen, this guy's been in the army years ago, bro. Bruv, nothing but respect for you, man. Thank you for fucking what you've done for the country and everything. Looking after us, bro. Look, right, I just want to send respect to Paul Taylor Cook. Him, his family, got an amazing bunch of grown-up kids. People, we need to get over to his channel if you want a nice well-being life. He tells stories about when he was in the army and everything like that. God, man, what a real man, bro. Nice people, nice people. Really nice people. Really nice people. Let me have a sip of this, people. Hang on, hang on. Liz, I see you. Jackie, I see you. Yeah, we live incognito, man. Incog, look, I'm just going to come out and say you, man. Look, you know that video Stacey put up, boy? I can't help it, man. I had a tear in my eye. Man. I proper got me, like, you know. I'm out of character. Proper got me, man. But look, Sender, you're a narcissist, John. Look at that comment on the screen. I'm going to pin it to make you feel better, lad. I love that. You know when you pin the Charles comments, right? They're like, yes, go on. I've actually achieved something today. Ryan Riley was in the Edinburgh Echo for Fiddly Family. God, this chat, bro. I'm just walking back and forth in my man cave, and every now and then, right, I'm just looking down and I'm just like, oh, that looks fucking interesting. Yeah, but look, let's get back to Dildo Dave. Dildo Dave, don't think I fucking forgot about you, lad, or IceQueen. Look, I don't want to repeat myself or anything like that, right? But I'm just going to put this disclaimer out there. IceQueen, the whole community last night, seen what you were trying to do, right? Tunes is up to look. I can't tell anyone how to run their channel, who they have on their channel, or what they do, right? Because I think Tunes is actually doing a good thing. He's putting Looney Tunes, right? He's putting people on his channel, all speaking. It's not my cup of tea, right? It's not my cup of tea because I can't stay up late like that and just listen to fucking just uneducated people argue and all shit like that. You know, it's a channel for pip claimants and unemployed people, right? But look, I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. But at some point in time, she will infiltrate that chat. And I want you all to go back and clip this, put this out there, right? Today's date is, right, and I predict, right, it's the 7th of October. I predict this will happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. She will have a mod on there. She will block who the fuck she wants. Yeah, they'll get into Tune's head because Tune suffers from mental health. Yeah, they'll get into his head. They'll jump on his. There'll be mods on his channel, right? And they'll push their narrative on there. Bruv, John, look, Tunes, if that's what you want to do, that's up to you, right? But John Smith and the rest of the community, we're not buying it anymore, lad. You know, I just want to put that out there. Fuming, thank you for putting this link out there, mate. I super appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really do, man. Let's get them fucking links out there. Stig Dildo, like an intercontinental an intercontinental ballistic missile, proper wing blower. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not backing Stig up in any shape or form. Right? I think he's a fucking divvy. Right? I think he's an absolute spaz. Right? But look, that was consensual, bro. You can all twist it how you want, right? A bit of a wrong and like, well, you know, he's fucking showing his dildo on the thing. Like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking deny it, but he's still with a woman, bro. So you can all like push your narrative. Look, I'm not getting involved in that. Once I roast someone, I don't go back. The most I roast someone is twice, and I never go back. I roasted Dave once. This is Dave's second roast, right? And he ain't getting another one out of me, right? Until he fucks up majorly, yeah. I wait for the community to say it, right? Then I jump on and I review it. John, imagine that yielding. Oh, PP, man. PP, man, you makes me smile, you do. Liam, I knew you would come round. As I said, I don't lie. These are all fuck off, mate. Fuck off, bro. Most of your comments align with the truth. Silly, I like you, right? Look, everyone's talking about you, right? So that's good, right? But look, stick to facts, mate. Stick to facts, bro. Come on, man. Right, what do we do? Wait there. John, you will regret this. Our morals are better than yours. Expo Mafia for life. Look, I'm not having to go at Expo, right? He ain't got no morals when it comes online. He backs Dodgy Dave and he backs fucking a couple of wrong-uns, right? Look, I like him, right? But I'm the type of guy, if someone is friends with like a nefarious character or whatever. I'm not weak minded. Right? He wants to be friends with Dodgy Dave, that's up to him. But Expo does push some absolute shit and narrative on his channel, bro. Right? It's not personal, right? I speak to Expo. I like Expo. Right? And that's just fact, right? I hold some of his darkest secrets and he holds some of my dark secrets. But we're real men. See, me and Expo in the real world, right? We're real men, but we're family men. You know, we're just trying to survive and give our family a good life, bro. But he talks absolute shit. And because he's the one with the biggest following in the community, right? He knows he can talk narrative, bro. But look, he knows he can't put it well over John Smith's eyes, bro. Because you know why? I'll just back it with life. I light them all up, bro. And he knows that, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that's you're free to your opinion, sir. Joe Brown, man. You know I'd be missing you, bro. The chat's been moving too fast. I just seen you there, man. Big up the Cardiff crew, bro. John's combined harvester ran me over. Oh, I know what that is now. Oh, these names are killing me. Joe, man, hope you had a good week in work, man. I'm fucking bit burned out too, man. I haven't seen you online, bro. Them shifts are killing me as well, mate. Fucking hell, bro. You got no idea, bro. Fucking, I slept most of fucking today. I'm not even joking. Slept till fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to get my energy back, bro. Right there. Send link. He's scared. Who wants the link, bro? Dave, I'm going to get... Look, I'll only have Dodgy Dave on the pal. I'm going to put the link out for him. Dave, this is your moment. Jump on, lad. No one else is coming on, bar Dave. I'm sorry. Right there. Let's get Dodgy Dave on. See what he got to say. There you go, Dave. Here's a link. Jump on, lads. Right there. Let's give Dildo Dave the link. Dildo Dave, that's the link for you, mate. Go on, Smithers, man. I see you there, bro. Look, it'll get better, Smithers, man. Fucking hell, you broke my heart, man. Look, I'm just going to break character while I wait for Dildo Dave to come in the chat. Dave, I'm going to say something I've never said to the community ever, right? I'm going to slip out of character, right? I'm going to tell you something about my real life, right? I was working, had a really good job, 12 hour shifts, right? I could do fucking 7 days a week if I wanted to, loads of overtime. Everything was going good. I was putting nice food in the fridge. I was, giving all, and I give, and Callie will back me up on this. I give her every penny of my wage that I earn. Cut a long story short, Dave, I lost my job, right? I took it on the head for the first 3 days. By the fourth day, right, I was waking up crying. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. By the second week, I felt less of a man. Uh, Within the first month of losing my job, I noticed financially my children were suffering, the family was suffering. We barely had enough food for money. We barely had enough money for food. Don't forget, me and my wife don't get no financial help whatsoever. And I was lost. I started smoking like fucking half a kilo of weed a day. Then it went up to half ounce of weed a day. I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself. And you know what? Right? I did find my dream job again. Look, and it was hard. I started with an agency and everything, right? Started with an agency. But now, right, Dave, it molded me into the man I am. I work with real men now. Do you know what I mean? And I know, like, he's most probably listening. Right, my supervisor, right, I look up to him like a big brother. I confide in him. My boss as well. Just they're lovely people, Dave. You're gonna get there, mate. Right, I'm not saying right. Oh, I'll have hope or whatever because I can't understand. Right, I know what you're feeling right now, Dave. Right, but it's gonna get better, bro. Happy days. Can you show your face? Happy days. I'm not going to let you on the panel till you show your face, lad. I'm not that fucking stupid. Just show me something. Dave, if that's you, put the balaclava on, lad, so I know it's you. Yeah, go on. Go on. Show me 2 fingers so I know it's not a recording. Happy days. Can you put up 2 fingers? No, that's 5. 2. 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that Dave? Is that actually Dave? Fucking hell, is that what he looks like? Right, keep it off. Keep it off. I'm going to take a risk here. I think that's Dave. You ready? There. Right there, I've got to put myself on solo layout. Dave, if that's you, I'd like to welcome you to the panel. Speak up, the floor's yours, sir. Come on, Say
Happy
something, bro.
Dave Diamond. Happy Dave Diamond.
I can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself, sir?
Sorry, I was speaking Welsh. Happy Dave Diamond.
Oh my God, it's Si, you absolute nutter! Fucking hell, I haven't seen you in ages. How's the missus, Si?
She's dead.
What?
Yeah, she's got a new one now. Got a younger one. Bought her in.
My God, man, Si, you're a funny fucker, lad. I hope you and the wife is doing well. Listen, this guy, bruv, the amount of laughs and jokes I had with this guy, why, look, he was the original roaster. So, look, I can't keep you on for long, and
Yeah,
now,
that's
look, the
right.
chat's going fast.
Whoever dodgy Dave is, or Dave, it was no offense against you, Dave. I just tried to jump up and fuck with Jumbo a little bit, but you know how it is, Jumbo, don't you?
Yeah, it's nothing personal. Look, you know what I'm like, bro. This guy seen me about 3.5, 4 years ago, right before even Fighting Trolls channels existed. Dude, the first ever roasting channel in this community was called Trolls and Hoes, right, brother? This guy Si, why he's a YouTube legend, man. He's funny as fuck. But
No, I'm all cool, Jumbo, and I hope you're keeping well, mate. I just jumped up for a laugh, really. I was sat here and I seen your thing on there. I got you on my fan list, and obviously I'm a fanboy. But yeah, I hope you have a chill one. I'm gonna just sit and chill and listen. It's fucking cool. Fuck me, I've been kicked out already. Jesus Christ, that don't take long. Or blocked. How's Jumbo dropped off?
sorry about that, everyone. I just threw myself off the panel. Bigging up Si for coming on the panel. Look, you know I show love to everyone, right? Absolute fucking gentleman, Si, for coming on the panel. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Joe Mencho, man. Big up the diversity, PP. Go on, Mencho. Bigging up yourself, sir, man. Don't ever fuck with Mencho, people. He's up there. He sees everything. This guy's not stupid, man. But look, John Smith don't lick hoop or anything, right? He's what he is, the originals, both from the original firm, brother. Do you know what I mean? The absolute original. Anyway, people, John Smith doesn't do 9 hour live streams. I just jump on and, I do a little sneaky hour and a half. I might push it to 2 hours. I might even push it to 2 hours and 15. But I got real big boy shit to do tonight. You know, I gotta sit there and wait for the missus to come back from the fucking cinema. She's out with the older kids at the moment, so you know how we're rolling, people. Is there any man, woman who would like to jump on the panel before we go? Mermaid, would you like to jump on the panel and have your say, my darling? T1, that's someone from the plastic paddy community when everyone used to get along. He was like the father of the community. He's super funny and everything, but he's one of the original from the plastic paddy community. He watches everything I do. He drops in every now and then. He's an older gentleman, used to run a really good business, lives in a lovely, lovely home. Just a nice guy. Just a nice guy. Mermaid, fuck that. I don't want to sat in the bath. Just show me a toe. Just show me your toe bean so I know it's you. It's all good, bro. We don't discriminate here, mermaid. Bath on me, darling. PP, I'm not having you on tonight. I love you to bits, PP, but it's not that type of live stream, me darling. It's not that type of live stream, but thank you for the offer. Jackie, would you like to jump on and put your 2 pence in, love? Fucking hell, man. This chat is moving fast as fuck. Do you know what, people? I'm actually out of breath tonight. Tunes, Looney Tunes, would you like to jump on, my good sir? You're more than welcome to jump on. Yeah, Jackie, I get it, man. I understand, man. No, that's all good. Oh, Bluebells, man. Bigging up Bluebells in the chat, me darling. Always got love for Bluebells, man. Always. Hope you're well, man. Oh, God, she's proper fit, isn't she? Look at that picture. Oh, Bluebells. Go on, my darling. Yeah, that's what you call a real woman here, man. Okay, some people might not like buggies in the community, but in the real world, right, I know that guy would give his life for that woman, man. So that's why you gotta respect that guy, man. You gotta respect that guy, do you know what I mean? Fucking buggies wouldn't just walk on hot fucking coals, bro. Buggies would go up Snowdonian Mountain, bollock naked, right? He would even throw his flip-flops off for that woman. Yeah, man. So, link for tunes. Yep, sorry. There you go. Tunes, there's a link, my darling. I'm not having anyone else on. It's just going to be me and Looney Tunes, okay? No one else. It's just going to be us two. We're just going to sit back and wait to see if you got the balls to jump on my panel. Come on, Tunes. Tell everyone what you're thinking, lad. Look, you hold the parapet at the moment. Look, you're number one. Your channel's smashing them on. Come on and just have your say, bro. Don't let others influence you. I won't talk over you or nothing, lad. Oh, Bam Bam. Do you know how proud I am you made your YouTube return on my channel? Do you know how proud I am of you? Fucking hell, man. You made me a proud man jumping on that day. Got nothing but love for you, my girl. She's one of the originals as well. Wait there, look at it, silly. Does anybody see the people the victim has groomed on here? If that was one of us with females, we would be slandered. God, he takes YouTube too serious, this guy. Bluebells, can you make me can you make me some balloons? Oh my god. You gotta love Bluebells. Don't ask me why. I'm not gonna like you say anything incriminating, right? But you know that day, what was his name? Well, we're not going to say names or anything, right? You know, where we had the bonneting situation. I always had an image in my head, right? A Bluebell's driving, right? And Buggy's in the car, and Bluebell's going, no! And Buggy's hanging on it, going, just hit him! Hit him! Oh my God, I love that woman. Oh, Bluebells, I fucking love you, darling. God, you got no idea, man. Proper strong woman, that is, bro. Proper strong woman here, man. God, sorry, I'm getting a bit carried away. I'm dribbling with there. Ooh, okay, now. Oh, let me have a sip of this tea a minute. Oh, that's fucking lovely. Let me have a sip of this, sip on this vape. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fucking hell. Ooh. Go on, Bluebells. Bluebells reminds me of the type, you know, if anyone ever bullied, say now Becky's had a fight with someone, right? Instead of Buggy sending the firm over, why he'd send Bluebells over to fuck them up, bro, wouldn't he? They'd be like, no, Bluebells, you hide! That's what I love about that woman, man. Proper strong, hard woman, bro. You know? Right, we're going to get the link people out. We've just gone past an hour. So we're going to get the link out. We're going to fill the chat up. This is the point that attracts all the porn bombers. We're going to give it 2 minutes. We're going to give it 90 seconds. We're going to see who's going to jump on the panel. Ooh. We got a guest already. Go on then. Go on then. I would like to introduce the father of YouTube. He's been here since the beginning. He's a good man. He might not be the man of the truth, but we all love him. I would like to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, PP!
Hello.
How are you, PP? Hope you and the wife and everyone's well, sir. How are you today, PP?
I'm good, John. I'm good. It's good seeing the buzz and the life and the vibe and the vibrancy back into it, mate.
That's
Big
what
up
we're
that
trying to do,
happiness.
PP. You know with me, you should know me by now. You know me a good 3 years, right? It's never personal, right? I just review and say what the community's thinking, man. But look, right? Let's forget all that for the moment, right? I want to know how are you feeling and what's going on with you, PP. Over to
But
you, sir.
I've been really struggling, John, but I'll tell you what, I've learned, right, how to feel with my hands, right? And when you can learn how to feel with your hands, it opens up a new dimension in your mind. Have you ever tried that feeling with your hands?
I've tried feeling my wife with my hands, but she usually smacks my skinny, emaciated face.
Yeah, I've done that, mate. I've given up on that, mate. I go fishing, do you know what I mean? And, yes, yes. So big up the fishing there because I keep getting bashed up.
Yeah,
So
big up the fish mafia, man.
yeah,
Look, if you don't mind, I would like to talk about tunes, right? And I like to slip out the character because I like to slip out the character with you, and I
right,
do like to
okay.
converse
I
with you.
feel Tunes lost his forte in life. I think he would have been better. You know, like if he could have met someone, because I think Tunes is very theatrical. The way he's got a stance, and he's got the growl when he says to, he's got the stance. Right? I can't think if anybody's a bit theatrical with someone like Anne, I think that would have been it, mate. I think he should go up the West End and really express himself.
And another
Yeah?
thing, another person I would like your opinion on is Celtic, right? Just let me say something first, so I'll only take 30 seconds. Uh, PP, I'm not backing Celtic in any shape or form. I'm not condoning any of his behaviour, but look, all I see is a father, right, trying to back his son, and that's it. I just see a dad trying to back his son who doesn't know how YouTube works. That's what
Yeah.
I see. What do you see?
What do I see? I see the same, but I see it in maybe we've got a different upbringing. So I'm seeing it from how I would see it. How would I act like that? I would act like that by looking. I would want my son to be fully responsible if he had done something like that for what had gone on, fully responsible and owning up to responsibility to the victim, right? That victim, the woman, never coming straight out and contacting that victim. Would I run a
Yeah.
YouTube channel with him?
It's
No,
look,
I
look.
wouldn't.
There's a
No, I
comment what he
wouldn't.
said. Look, leave my kid out of this. Celtic, look, right. I got to slip out the character and say this, right. Look, I'm not backing any behaviour or anything, right. But all I see is a dad trying to defend his son. I'm not defending your son's actions or anything like that. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I don't want to trigger anyone on here. This channel is a review channel, PP, and it's just for fun. Look, right, all
Also,
I see is just a dad trying to back his son up. He
yeah,
doesn't know how these mean streets of YouTube work at
no,
the
he doesn't.
moment,
No.
right? And I
Also,
do believe his mental health is being affected. And I
yes.
do genuinely believe that he needs time off YouTube. And that's all I can add to the matter because I don't want to. And another thing, Celtic, try not to put personal information on online or
Yeah.
anything like that. Please, Celtic man, listen to
Um,
me, bro.
I think that advice you've just given there is very, very well done. And like I said there, as a father, if that was my son, the victim, no matter how much like like my sons, I love my sons, I die for my sons, I
Fucking
die for
same
my
here.
sons, my wife without batting an eyelid, right? But if I was ever in that position, the victim, right, I would never put myself down for that victim. and I would do the best I could to make that person feel as honoured, or try and get that person back into society and unleash the damage imposed by my son as best I could by any means possible. Whether it meant spending tens of thousands of pounds on someone paying to what would be that word, like not guidance. My mate's a bit messed up at the moment. Not guidance, but people who guide people. Bloody hell, what they call it. I don't think, this is how bad it is. This is how bad it's affecting me. This, like people who could guide her and help her. I'd pay for professional help. Bloody hell, it's blank. Where I'm trying to think of that word of someone who you'd pay for that. It's
I can understand what you're saying, but look, PP, it's all good and saying that, right? But until something like that happens in the real world, right? My attitude to it, right? What I would say to that is, right? You know, if my son done something like that, God
yeah,
forbid, touch wood, I hope he
yeah.
never. But if my son was tuna, I mean, he done that, right? The only thing I could suggest for him to do is for the rest of his life, he needs to forgive. He needs to move on and do the right thing and change as a man. Right, as I said, I'm not backing him in any shape or form,
No,
Toonami, right? But if
good
that was
advice,
my
yeah.
son, I would do everything and anything in my power for him not to be that man again,
Yes,
right? And
yeah,
to
of course
move
you would.
on and have a
Yeah.
quiet life and
Mhm.
amend all the bad things that he's done. So, look,
Yeah.
PP, right? We've all done bad things, right? You know,
We have, we
and
have.
look, PP, you were young at one time. You didn't have money. You done a robbery, right? Look, that was the in thing back to doing the 70s, right? Back then, right? Look, I was young. I was homeless at one time before I had children
It
and
was in the
everything,
eight,
right?
no,
And I
well, it's
admit,
in the
right?
90s,
I
John.
used to
Bloody hell,
bear
mate.
arms and do a little bit of robbing here and there. Do you know what I mean? But the only thing I can do to amend that now is just to be a good dad and never to go back and do them things ever again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's John. That's exactly right. The only like Celtic, I do. I was trying to put my head for. The only thing what's done with me Celtic was when he said about the victim, and that crucified me to think that someone could say that about the victim when in reality it'd be like you just said there, John. I would do everything to pave the way for my son, and I was by any means, like I've said, if it was my son, I would. And he'd come out and he was very narcissistic and controlling, still had them sociopathic, narcissistic, controlling ways in him. Then I'd have to try and uninstall them.
Wait there,
Um,
PP, hold that thought just for 5 seconds. Look, if you can refer to the comment that's on the screen at the moment, Worry
John,
will never get blocked, ever. No one ever gets blocked, right? People can have their
yeah,
say. Sorry, PP, carry on
I
mute her.
can't read, John. I could click on it. I ain't got my glasses. I've only got my phone. I can't read that comment. Let me try and turn my phone sideways. Let me just try. John's rest blocked. Worry is the truth. Is the truth. What was that last word? Um, it's a mad
And
guy,
it's
John.
sad. Look, PP,
Yeah,
you know exactly how my live stream and my live chat works, right? You
yeah,
very rarely
yeah,
see blue ticks in here, and everyone's welcome to the opinion. Worry
yeah,
is welcome
yeah,
in here, right?
yeah,
Any fucking time he wants, and he can say and do and go to any channel and do what the fuck
yeah.
he likes,
So
lad.
this is your time, Celtic, to shine. And today, let me just say this. When I went on to Lynsey's chat earlier, Celtic, please don't judge Lynsey for that. That was never a setup. He did not know I was coming in. Whether he was on the panel or not, I would have jumped in. I like Lynsey. I like to, if I can help anyone's channel grow and get communities so people's got different like variations of laughter and everything. Because too much of one thing is monotonous. You don't want monotony. You need a little bit of differentiation, and then you've got so many variations. Everyone keeps in timing with things, and everyone's got their slot and their laugh and their banter to unleash. And that's like your channels are. you build up all the frustration, get through the week, and come in and unload. You know what I mean? Unload it on people, and that's what
PP,
people need.
shall I be honest, right? I was going to
Yes.
go live yesterday. I had a special guest who was coming on, right? They wanted payment to come on. First of all, he settled for 150 and then he wanted 300. But I listened to tunes yesterday and the storyline totally changed, right? I wasn't going to go live today. I was going to let the storyline play out for a week or two and then I was going to go live, right? But I listened back to tunes this live because I clip absolutely everything, right? So I listened back to the live and I thought, and I looked at the live stream chat and I thought, you know what? The community has made their decision up, so I had no choice but to go live, do a review, and just say what the community's thinking. Look, Dave knows it's not personal. Ice Queen, even you, PP, you know it's not personal.
Yeah, of
But if the
course I do.
community,
Of course
like
I
with
do.
Lynsey, the community made their fucking decision. Yeah, and look, Lynsey, don't say anything, PP, because I don't want people to think, right, that I'm influencing you or PP saying this. I want to put a disclaimer out there. What I'm going to say is on my own head. This is not PP saying it. PP might be on the panel, but I'm saying this on my own head. Lynsey chats absolute shit. I'm not attacking a woman. I just got to see what the community sees. She hangs on with people who've been done for malicious communication. Have got terrible charges. She allows doxing on her live stream in the live stream chat, right? She's what we now class as a YouTube wrongin. And when she got found out, she liked to play the victim, right? And say that she's being groomed, right? And saying that one of her fellow wrongins, right, is grooming her. And look, PP, I'm not pushing a narrative, right? The community seen fucking through it, right? I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Look, PP's not saying
John.
this is me.
Yeah, it is you. So, listen, I don't look down on people or judge women or want to judge them. Don't get me wrong, women can be as bad as men. I'm not saying otherwise. But I've always got on with Lynsey. We've had bits like ups and downs and chatted to each other and things like that. But I saw a change in her. Whether it is, I don't know. I don't know. So
Yeah,
I'm not
look at
making a judgment. Now.
Silly's
And I'm not
comment.
going to
He hit
cause.
the nail on the fucking head.
Yeah, but who is
Silly,
Silly? Why don't Silly come up here and talk? Because
because I
Silly was
don't
saying
think
things and he got my
Silly
head
is
spinning.
stupid. PP,
No,
I don't think
Silly is
Silly's
not.
stupid,
But
but he gets
again,
carried away, mate.
yes,
Yeah, and
but
he gets a
again,
little bit
John,
too deep entrenched.
right. Let me just say this, John. What happens with me on YouTube, right? People ask you things. And they say, oh, people, do you remember this person from ages ago? I don't. When I shut things off, if it's gone with a week, I can't remember nothing from YouTube. Some of the characters, obviously, John, I ain't going to forget you, Expo, and Pablo, people like that. Spent a lot of time talking to you guys and various guys in the chat, I'll never forget. But when people talk for like, maybe they did it on once a week for a month or something. It's hard keeping up with the dynamics and YouTube to me. When I shut off and I close down, I've got so much going on in my personal life. I can't take the politics on board, so I don't follow no YouTube politics. So he was asking me questions. I think, what the bloody hell's that mean? So I sat down and thought about everything and tried to come up with some theory of what that could mean. Whether I was right, whether I was wrong, I don't know. I can't put that out there because it is only a theory.
PP,
Um,
I'll admit, right? Sorry to interject, right? I was guilty. I used to be deeply into YouTube politics. Like, if anything, right? This is nothing personal against Exposure TV. I love Exposure TV, right? But if anyone ever said anything bad about him or whatever, or they say, you know, he's pushing a narrative, right? I would defend him until the day I die. And then it just come to the point, right? And he did when he was coming off the weed, right? I'm not using it as an excuse for him. When he was coming off the weed and trying to change and better himself as a man, right? He did, you know, a couple of weeks ago, he did have a bit of a bad patch and he did say some silly things, right? And look,
John, who's never done that? I'm never going to go against exposure TV. Not in a million. I like a laugh. I like a joke. Who's
I would,
never done it? Right.
PP, I
And
understand that. You're
when we
as
talk about
loyal
we,
as a puppy
when we
dog,
talk,
right? PP, let me just have my say a minute, right? Look, I get that, right? Exposure sees you as a father figure and you see him as a son, right? I see Exposure, right? And a lot of people are going to absolutely hate me for this, right? I love exposure because I know what he's going through. I know personal stuff about him. He knows personal stuff about me. We sat there and we've talked for fucking ages, right? I would never ever throw him under the bus or make him look like a dickhead, right? But it
Yeah,
came to the point, PP, I had to make my own community, right? I had no choice. I had to do it. I couldn't. I don't want to say anything bad, right, or personal, right, but it just come to the
yeah,
point. I don't
I
like
wouldn't.
narrative.
It's like me, John. I spoke to Expo, and we spoke personally about things. I don't care if anyone throws anything out about me. I don't care about that. It's nothing bad, and what's
Yeah,
that
but
going?
me and you
But
are different. Me,
I
you, and
would never,
exposure are
I
different.
would never
It doesn't bother us.
listen. If someone
We're
talks
like
to me,
made. We're made of metal. Me, you, and exposure are
yeah,
made of absolute fucking metal.
yeah,
We were the ones who were there from the beginning, right? So someone could say something about our family or kids, they can dox the fuck out of us, right? We're not going to do it to them, right? Because we're
yeah.
like full time dads at the end of the day. We're a little bit different, PPC.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to them. And again, if anyone speaks to me in confidentiality, even if we fell out and the other person I spoke to went right in and started going, I would never release anything what anyone's ever said to me in confidentiality.
Exactly. And let me let you
Not
into a
a
little
chance.
secret, PP. I'm not dropping you in it or anything, right? PP knew who and when we were having beef with PP, me and Exposure, right, when we were having beef with PP, he knew who I was. He knew who Exposure was. Listen, if you think PP's stupid and not tech savvy, right, all you are thick. He knows everything about everybody. He knows who we all are and everything, right? But you know what real family men do? We don't sit online, we don't talk shit. I said this a year ago. So if anyone thinks PP is a wrong un or bad or this, right, you're very well mistaken, right? PP is a real old school man. If he wanted to, he can make us all look like fucking dickheads, right? And that's just fact. Sorry, go on, PP, carry on.
No, we could all do that to each other, John. We could all do that to each other. And it's not about that. I love banter. And the banter where we're all laughing and joking, I love all that. It's just these last, I'll say, 14 months, there is no banter. The banter has been
Yeah, you
changed
hit the
over
nail on the head. I
with
hate to admit it. You hit the nail on the head,
stopped
mate.
it. Oh, and it's just got out of hand. And there's a lot of people who've done a lot of doxing are feeling it and they're saying, look, I'm sorry about all of that. And they are apologetic. And I believe they are apologetic. And it does need to move forward. And all that threat, oh, you talk about that, I'm the doctor, or you say anything like that, I'm going to talk. What does that say about humanity
Do you
and
know what it is,
human nature?
PP?
Because
The
sometimes
people.
people, this is their only express to express themselves. And if they got someone who they want to express themselves to and talk to, it's so sad that they might think, oh, God, what have I said to that person? That person might have a fallout and might record everything I've said and push it out there. It's disgusting. And anyone who does that, I don't give a monkey's who it's about or what it's about, right? It's not nice. It's about someone who's an absolute threat to people like women, kids, things like that, then yeah, crack on. But we all need to have independent thinking to make independent decisions because no one can just get thrown under the bus and the whole community go, yeah, it's wrong because so and so says so. No one has got the right to do that. We need to
That's
keep
right,
independent
PP. You know
thinking.
the people, right? At the end of the day, right? You know the people who were saying that all these other people are wrong and so all these other people's are wrong. And for 18 months, which is a year and a half, right? And just don't say anything, right? Just let me have my say, PP. All I heard, right? And this is nothing against Emma, Anton, Shuffling, or anything. They turned round and said Babs was a wrong un. They turned round and said Banter was a wrong un. Sean Wayne was a wrong un. Peggy was a wrong un. Right? And you know the sad fact of the matter is when somebody's doing good on YouTube, right, we tend to take every word as they say is truth. And then once the community, and it takes a good year, PP, right? You know I'm right. Takes a good year, the community turn round and make their own decision. When the community make their own decision, right, there's no more pushing narrative. We can try and jump on and lie and push narrative, but it's the community who have their final say. And let me just say this, right? I'm going to do the outro, PP. Going to do the outro song in a minute, right? Look, me and PP and Expo, and a couple of others, right, we've been here for a long time, right? We see the bullshit. We see all the wrongings, right? But we don't choose to say it straight away. We let the community say it. All I want to say, PP, before I knock you off the panel, and thank you for coming on, look, right,
You're
some of these
welcome, Josh.
people can fool most of the people all the time, but they will never fool all the people all the time. PP, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for being honest.
God
If you
bless
could do
you
me
and
a
your wife,
favour when
John.
you go, can you send my love to the wife? The
Of
offer
course I
still
can.
stands there for the dog, right? So if there's any, you know, because I know I offered it to you too soon, that offer still stands there, PP. I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank everybody in the chat.
Always.
Um, Look, whatever we said tonight is not personal against anybody. Look,
No,
me
we've
and
all popped it.
PP
I've
are
been
two power
slaughtered. We've all
characters at
been
the end of the
slaughtered.
day.
Yeah, it's all real characters. We'll get slaughtered. And no one's perfect, and no one can take a high ground where I'm impregnable. I can't get slaughtered. Of course you can. Everyone can on here. We've all got a say, and that's what it's about. John, love to you and your wife. I'm going to get in the chat and say goodbye to the chat before the end.
Thank you so
Before
much,
end,
sir,
because the
and
chat
thank you for
is the
coming on the
gateway.
panel tonight.
Always,
Thank
John.
you for
God bless,
making the
brother.
show, PP. Send love to the wife for me and the boys, yeah? Isn't that nice when real men can have a chat? Before we go tonight, people, it's only a short one. What I'm going to do, if one of my mods could put Looney Tunes link in the chat. We've had our say today. It's all been fun and games. We've said nothing personal. We're just saying what the community thinks. Before we go, I'd like to send everyone over to Tunes, but I would also like to big up the Fish Mafia. I'd like to big up my mod, Radio Fuming. I would also like to big up Chopper Reed's ears. Um, it's just the Wanderer. Distat, Tunes at his best. There's Talina, man, bigging up yourself, one of the originals. Pebble Dashing, Easy, The Crumb. Solway, JC. There's just way too many to mention, people. Look, at the end of the day, all I want to say is you are the community. You make it as it is. Banter, I want to send love to you and Babs. The community has changed. I want to send love to Sean Wayne. I want to send love to my commanding officer, Casanova. I would also like to send love to one of my commandos, my commander in chief as well, which is Radio Fuming. I want to send love to all of the troops. And before we go, people, I would just like to big up the clowns. The clowns of the community. Because if it wasn't for the clowns of the community, John Smith would have fuck all to talk about. This is going out to you, the clowns of the community. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You give me and my bipolar something to talk about. John Smith doesn't care if you have AIDS, hepatitis, or a clubfoot. You could have a big spot in between your eyes, and I could be staring in it. You seriously, with an obtuse manner. Just remember, you're the people who make the community. You are the community. We are the community. And just before we go, people, John Smith wants to say, I love you. I care for you. Now go and see your probation officer, your police handler, the man at the chemist who hands out the methadone, and tell them you love them. And whatever you do, don't drink that whole 80 mil at once. Don't take all your Valiums. Just be happy that John Smith entertained you tonight. And never, ever, fucking ever forget, I love you. That's right, Nightmare. I am the ringmaster. I am that fucking idiot who sparks up a live stream once every week and says what the fuck everyone's thinking. Thank you for tuning in to the John Smith Show tonight. No, fuck off, you bunch of cunts! Cunt, cunt, cunts! Cunt!